he says in a minute.
On behalf of Shelby and Easton, I would like to thank you all for being here this afternoon, for taking the time and making the journey, and for all the effort it takes, not only to be a part of this day, but to be a part of each other's lives. Shelby and Easton have invited you here to this beautiful place to show you a glimpse of an important piece of their love. Whenever we attend a wedding, we are given the opportunity to reflect on our own relationships. We might look at the couple before us and be tempted to compare their love to the quality of our own relationships. The truth is that every relationship is as unique as the individuals in it, but one thing holds true. For love to exist between two people, each person must allow the vulnerability of giving his or her love to the other, and each must be open to receiving the other's love in turn. Therefore, each of us is a powerful creator of love. Each of us, every moment of every day, has the choice to dedicate ourselves to one another or to withhold our love and caring. If you ask couples who have a strong and abiding love what they like most about their partners, many will say when they are with that person, they don't have to pretend to be anything other than what they are. They are able to express themselves without fear of being judged or rejected. There is room in the relationship for both of them to be unique individuals. They are free to surrender to the vulnerability of true intimacy, to be known and loved unconditionally. Today, you have decided to share the rest of your lives with each other. This beautiful union is now symbolized by the lighting of the unique candle. The individual candles represent all that you are and all that you have been until this moment.
Intermission.
Sawyer, grab on his phone.
You got a lighter? Oh,
Grab on his phone.
The individual candles represent all that you are and all that you have been until this moment. The candle you are about to light is a candle of marriage. It represents unity, because both candles must come together to create the new life. Its fire is miraculous because it represents the light of two people in love. This candle is also a candle of commitment because it takes two people working together to keep it ablaze. Love is like a flame. It has the heat of passion. It is constantly changing. Its radiance is there for all to see, and together you must protect it from being extinguished. Shelby and Easton, please light the center candle to symbolize the union of your lives. Today, as you have lit this candle, may the brightness of the flame shine throughout your lives together. May the twinkle of this one light be a testimony of your union. May this candle burn brightly as a symbol of your love and commitment to each other. The life that each of you have experienced individually will hereafter be united, for the two shall become one. Throughout time, countless millions of people from many cultures, religions, and societies have gathered among friends and families to celebrate their love for one another and their commitment to each other. Each culture has symbols and rituals to celebrate marriage. Today, we should try to remember that a wedding is a symbol, a heartfelt and meaningful symbol, but a symbol nonetheless. This ceremony is not magic. It will not create a relationship that does not already exist and has not already been celebrated in all the commitments Easton and Shelby have made to each other, both large and small, in the days since they first met. What we are celebrating today is not the beginning of a marriage, but a marriage already in progress. This ceremony is a symbol of how far they have come together and a symbol of the promises that they will continue to make to each other throughout their lives together. The symbolic vows that you are about to make are a way of saying to one another, you know all those things we've promised and hoped and dreamed. Well, I meant it all, every word. Look at one another and remember this moment in time. Before this moment, you have been many things to one another, coworker, friend, fiance. But now you shall say a few words that take you across a threshold of life, and things will never quite be the same between you. For after these vows, you shall say to the world, this is my husband, this is my wife. Nothing is easier than standing here and saying these words, and nothing is more difficult than living them day to day. When you love someone, you do not love them all the time in exactly the same way. That is impossible. Yet, that is what most of us expect. We forget the ebb and flow of life and of love and of relationships. We insist on permanence, on duration, on continuity. But in love, as in life, the only stability is in change, in growth, and in freedom. Therefore, what you promise today must be renewed and reaffirmed tomorrow and all the tomorrows to come. Having considered all of these things, Easton, do you promise to do your very best each day to create a loving, healthy, and happy marriage?
I do.
Shelby, do you promise to do your very best each day to create a loving, healthy, and happy marriage?
I do.
Easton will now recite his written vows to Shelby.
Thank you, Clayton.
Awesome.
Shelby, today I get to tell you how much I love you. We stand here with our two siblings that being our often annoying or finger butt siblings somehow strangely brought us together. And we are here today with our closest friends and loving family members, most of which have witnessed our relationship develop and grow into this very moment. I remember on a cool fall night at a high school football game, I was hanging out with Robert Wilson, and Shelby came by, and we chatted for a bit, and then she left. And all I could think about was her. And I turned to Robert and I said, I'm going to marry that girl someday. What I didn't know that day was all the times I was going to try to screw up this very moment. However, love is a lot like most things in life. The more hard work and effort you put into it, the better it is. And what I've learned after being in love with you for 5 years to this day is that you were always worth it. Darling, I promise you, I'll be yours forever. No one has been as committed and loving as you. You're my best friend and supporter, and life without you seems impossible. I promise to be faithful, honest, and kind, because you deserve nothing less. Through the good and the bad moments, and the happy and the sad, you've already made it through a lot, and I'm ready for more as long as we're together. I promise you, I'll keep making jokes that'll make you groan and roll your eyes, but I promise it is because I want to see you smile. I promise you I'll keep listening to you, even though I have to ask you to repeat yourself all the time. In so many ways, you're smarter than me, and often you're just right about whatever we're talking about. But sometimes I ask you to repeat yourself because I just want to hear you say I love you one more time. We try to quantify our love by telling each other forever and always, because we know our commitment to each other is for as long as we can imagine. We say we love each other to the moon and back, because if we could stretch our love out, it'd make it there and back, with plenty of love to spare. Shelby, you're my soulmate, and I'm so happy we found each other, and we get to spend the rest of our lives together. I love you.
Shelby, do you want to recite your vows to Easton?
Yes. As I stand here before you, my eyes looking so deeply into yours, I see all the things I fell in love with. As I stand here before you, I fall deeper and deeper in love with you. I surrender myself to you each and every day. And I make that choice every day, and I will continue making that choice for the rest of my life. As I stand here before you, my heart beating so loudly in my ears, I find myself so lost in the right words to say. As I stand here before you, it makes me remember how complete you make my life. It reminds me how much I was missing before you. With every smile, every embrace, every tear you flushed from my face, it makes me remember how blessed I really am. How I can't even thank the universe enough for allowing you into my life. It makes every part time we made together, and every beautiful moment that is to come. In your eyes I found my home, in your heart I found my love, in your soul I found my mate. With you I am whole, full, alive. I fell in love with all of you. I didn't just fall in love with the best of you. Like the way your eyes light up the room with beautiful blue eyes I just adore. The way your laugh makes me smile, and how I always want to know what you're laughing about. The way your hand fits into mine. The way your personality stands out. You can always make a room full of people laugh, and I love that about you. The way your smile still gives me butterflies, or the way your body moves. I fall in love with all of you. I fall in love with your scars, the way you make sarcastic remarks, the way you feel helpless at 2 a.m., the way you cry about something from years ago that still haunts you to this day, the way you can sometimes get angry, or the way you sometimes want to be alone. I fall in love with all of you. I fall in love with the great in you, and I fall in love with the bad you see in yourself. But the bad you see is the great I see, because I love every ounce of you, every bit. I fell in love with all of you, and I wanted to change it for the world. You're my everything. My love, I love you not only for who you are now, but for who you will be. I love you for not who you are, but for who I am when I'm with you. You make me a better person, and you've always believed in me. I feel I fell in love with you before I even met you. You're the man of my dreams, and you're so special to me. You're the one for me. I love you for all that you are, and all that you have been, and all that you have yet to be. My promise to you is simple. I'll endure until the end. I'll be your one and only, your lover, your friend. I'll listen and I'll nurture. I'll fight and I'll be true. I'll do my equal share, and I will never give up on you. I will try my very best to fulfill every need. I'll walk beside you hand in hand. I'll help you succeed. I'll be your constant equal. I'll give you room to grow. I'll tend to you when you are sick and build you up when you are low. I stand here before these witnesses and I say unto you, no matter what hard times we face, our love will make it through. I love you forever and always.
Good job, guys. Please take hands. And to all of you who love each other, please take each other's hands as well. To reach out to someone and be acknowledged and loved is a human need. Taking the hand of one who loves you is a powerful symbol of that unspoken bond. Please take a good look at your partner's hands, so you may see the gift that they are to you. These are the hands of your best friend that are holding yours on your wedding day. These are the hands that will work alongside yours as together you build your future. These are the hands that, when wrinkled and aged, will still be reaching for yours. Your rings began as rock dug up from the earth. Metals were liquefied in a furnace at 1,000 degrees. The hot metal was forged, cooled, and then painstakingly polished. Something beautiful was made from raw elements. Love is like that. It comes from humble beginnings made by imperfect feelings. It is the process of making something beautiful where there was once nothing at all. Easton, please place this ring on Shelby's finger and repeat after me. I take you for now and for always.
I take you for now and for always.
And betroth myself to you.
And betroth myself to you.
My immortal beloved.
My immortal beloved.
Shelby, please place this ring on Easton's finger and repeat after me. I take you for now and for always.
I take you for now and for always.
And betroth myself to you.
And I betroth myself to you.
My immortal beloved.
My immortal beloved.
No one but you can declare yourselves married. You have begun it here today, speaking your vows before your family and friends, and you will do it again in the days and years to come. Standing by each other, sharing the highs and lows of life. My hope for you is this. May you have many long years to delight in each other's company, and to love and be loved by the friends and family who have come here today to support you. May you make a home together that is at once sheltering and welcoming. May you each do meaningful, productive work at home and in the world, learning from your failures and growing in your accomplishments. May life's challenges be met together with courage and optimism, and may your days be filled with laughter, imagination, trust, friendship, and love. It is now my honor and delight to declare you husband and wife. You may seal your vows with a kiss. Well, first, let me I present Mr. and Mrs. Easton and Shelby Carter.
Music?
Yes.